What's up, guys? Welcome to RollPlay Solum. I'm JP McDaniel, one of the cast members here, joined by the rest of the cast and our DM, Koibu, Neal, and Ryan. I guess we already both know what you've been up to. Has anything changed in the past 24 hours?
I actually had a life-changing event.
Did you? We said that you were going to have one. What was it?
It turns out I'm not Mafia. I thought all these years I was, but it turns out I was not.
That's a big deal.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Neal, any life change? Did you go and change your life like I told you to?
I got to finally
Mafia.
hang up my Dragonlance poster.
You're showing it to us. Is that upside? Is your camera flipped?
Maybe. I
He's
don't know.
in a
Do you
different
guys
room
see it
again,
flip?
isn't he?
Do you guys see it?
Your camera's different again.
Well, my camera's the same. It just must always be sending you flipped footage.
Maybe
That's
so.
a cool poster, though.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Where'd you get that poster from?
My mommy got it for me when I was a child.
Ah, so you
That
can't
old?
get any more?
Yeah, it's old. I have a second one that I don't know if you can really see. It's
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Kind of.
I know
Okay.
you're gonna yell at me, but what is Dragonlance? I've heard it a lot, and I've heard you reference it a lot.
It is a series of books that was actually originally a second edition D&D campaign, and the campaign was so successful and was doing so well that they started writing some books about it, which were amazing, and then it spawned like this giant series. You know, there's like 150 books all written by different authors and blah 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 blah.
Really?
They're still writing them
Yeah.
today, aren't they?
Probably. I stopped reading them a long time ago because the newer ones were really shitty, like really shitty. But some of the older ones are really good.
It's kind of like what are the Dark Heresy or not the Dark Heresy, the 40K books you
Warhammer?
read?
Yeah,
It's like that.
Yeah, or like the Star Wars books. You know, there's
Yeah, the extended universe.
different
exactly.
authors and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right. Well, if you want to see what Ryan and Neal have been up to, go watch Vigil from yesterday. Let's find out what our other two cast members are up to. Jeff, what's going on, man?
I shaved off my whole beard, so that's why I look incredibly baby-faced. And then it's not as bad right now, but with the light coming in through the window and how pale I normally am, I looked like an angelic, like giant baby child or something like that. It was pretty funny. You guys missed the comedy, I guess.
Looking good. No, it looks good to me, man.
Oh, thank you. Nothing super new with me. We just released an extended series, so check that out if you want to see it. It's in my opinion, it's one of the funniest ones we've done. Suppy is fucking. I still can't tell if he was actually mad at me or if he was clowning. I don't know.
Really?
Which is what we're going for. But he like conquered it. Like
Yeah.
at one point in time, he wasn't responding to me. So I'm just like, hey, are you mad at me? Like if I'm just joking, and he's just like kind of looks at me and just like raises his eyebrows, which is what people do when they're mad. I don't know. Because Suppy doesn't normally goof around. Anyways, it's a great video. Gonna go see X-Men tomorrow.
Oh
and
man, I'm
excited.
psyched. I'm psyched.
Here's
Have
the
you seen
thing,
the
like-
reviews? The reviews are great.
That's what they say, and that gets me really excited. So I'm really excited because so far the blockbusters like Godzilla, some people
alright.
loved it. I personally thought it was all right at best. And
Yeah.
in my opinion, I didn't really like it. I didn't hate it. It's entertaining, but I had high expectations because the previews for it were fucking incredible. Like
Oh
whoever
yeah,
directed
yeah.
the previews is like they like brought in Christopher Nolan for it. And they're like,
Yeah,
or, I don't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
they're amazing. I saw Neighbors. It's pretty funny,
I
but
didn't see that.
it's basically just a ton of dick and drug jokes, which is fine,
I want
But,
to
like-
see it.
but not super incredible. So my point is, summer is when movies are supposed to blow your fucking mind, and there's some that will. Interstellar coming out, Edge of Tomorrow.
Did you see
I
a
think they're gonna
trailer
be
for
amazing.
that?
Yes,
Oh my god,
yes.
can't wait.
Guardians of the Galaxy, I think will be
Did
incredible.
you see a new trailer for that?
Yep.
Yep.
But X-Men is the first one that I really feel like is going to be big good. So
Yeah.
that's tomorrow night. I'm excited.
It right now on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got 49 reviews and 46 of them are good. It's sitting at 94% right now. So
Yeah, last I saw was 92, but that's awesome. And I trust Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't usually if it's that high, I've never seen it fall below
Oh.
like 80 after release
Yeah.
weekend. So it's got to be pretty good. It's got to be
I'm
pretty
hoping.
good. I'm pumped for it as well. I'm either going to go see it tomorrow or go check the 10 a.m. showing on Friday before all the kids get in there and run the film for me. Do you go to normal theaters, Jeff? Like just like a general, not like a one where you can order food and drink and stuff.
Oh, yes, but sometimes we go to the fancy ones.
Okay.
which is
I would go to
incredible.
a fancy one because you're gonna have like kids screaming and shit, man. That
What are
irritates
the
fuck
fancy
out of me.
theaters? I've never
You
heard
know,
of these places.
where you can eat and drink in there. Like they
Yeah.
bring food to you.
Here in
What?
Texas, they're
Yeah.
called the Alamo Draft House. Yeah,
We have a bunch.
you have a waiter and you can order drinks and full on entrees and everything while you're watching the movie. It's pretty good.
This sounds
Neal-
amazing.
Neil, you're invited if you want to go tomorrow night too. By the way, it's in
Where we going?
It's in Walnut Creek, which is actually where all the rich people in San Francisco live.
For X-Men.
Yeah,
Let me talk to Lauren.
yeah. Just let me know. 10 p.m.
You guys are gonna get a bunch of people to show up from the stream now.
Oh god.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
that-
is a roleplay gathering.
You're all gonna be sitting there in the show and it'll be like, "Is Jeffrey Robinson here?"
Maybe we should
Vincent Youngbarn.
because we're going with my Warhammer friends, so I could just pretend that I didn't do this on stream and be like,
Oh, that would be sick.
God, guys, I can't get outside. Like, God, the paparazzi, and like put my hood on.
You should. You
That
should. If
lifestyle.
you live in SF, go bother Jeff and them tomorrow. They'll welcome
Vincent
them.
Youngbarn, is that you?
I can't stand that shit though. Like when people are just randomly screaming in the middle of a movie for no reason. Like that's why that. So at the draft house, Neil, the first second that anyone like bothers you in the entire theater, they have these little pieces of paper and you fill it out and say like so and whatever
Really?
aisle's being really loud. And if they get one warning, they get a warning. The next warning, they're kicked out of the theaters. No questions
Jesus.
asked. It's fucking awesome. It is so great.
You're opening a can of worms because I got stories about this. So I'll go real quick. I don't want to take up all the time.
Sure.
I live in Emeryville. We have a really nice IMAX theater 100 yards from my house. And then 200 yards from my house, we have the Ghetto Theater, which is... It's so funny. Movies come out and I'm like, oh no, which one's it at? It's at the good one. Oh, thank God. But if it's at the other theater, I go in there, sit down, and I hear, shouldn't do that. Oh, fuck, get messed up. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Like the whole theater's doing
There are
this.
certain movies though where that might be
That's great.
good. It might be awesome.
But in a serious movie that's really well done, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I had my best friend growing up, Brett. He's now got a second kid on the way, so he's not really a human anymore. But we used to go see every movie. We're big movie buffs. And he was one of those guys that had no filter. If you thought I was a loudmouth, this guy was 10 times me. One time we went to a movie, for some fucking reason, 2 Russian dudes were there, and one was translating the entire movie to the other guy.
Yeah. I had someone do that shit.
And Brett literally sat forward, located the guy. There were like 5 seats down. He says, "Hey, shut the fuck up." Which is something I was like,
Yeah.
and the guys looked at him and they're like, "Oh, so sorry," and then they did. There's something to be said for really brazen attitudes.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, other times you get fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just
yeah.
fighting.
So, but yeah, X-Men looks great. I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like tomorrow or Friday morning. We'll see.
Yeah, hope it's good.
Hopefully it's good. Jen, what have you been up to?
Working a lot. I kind of want to say spoilers for Misclicks, so maybe I can raise my end up and you guys can go like la 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 until I put it down.
If you want.
She's about to say spoilers. Whoever doesn't want to be
Spoilers! Cover your ears, or else it's your fault because I warned you. So basically, what happened yesterday is that Neil succeeded finally killing everyone. Congratulations.
I think 4 of you guys killed yourselves. Thank you very much.
Boom.
eaten
Neil,
by
how many
sharks.
windows were in the room that they locked themselves in?
They drown at sea and got eaten by sharks.
Yes.
I mean, that seems totally logical and things that happen.
Jen, tell the story though. It's really
Oh, you want me to say the story?
real quick if you can. It's good.
In a summarized way, our ship got wrecked because we rolled a 20 on the strength of the tornado or some shit, and then the ship just got instant destroyed, and we lost everything, our crew, our money, everything. And we basically survived by swimming to the shore, and then there was a terrible storm, and then we had to survive, but we couldn't do fire. And then we were slowly dying until we found this cavern where we met some snakes. And then the snakes critted Faye. And then Faye had gangrene. And then we tried to
Wait, you
cut
guys
her
died
leg
to
off.
snakes?
No,
No,
it gets better.
wait,
It gets better.
Then we tried to chop her leg off, but it actually killed her. And then we tried leaving the island since there was no other way to leave it by using Ride the Wind and chaining it. So we were riding the wind with a raft, and then we were hoping I would sleep on the raft, but then I couldn't sleep on the raft because we rolled like shit. And then we couldn't have more Ride the Wind. We did the third of the way, and then we got eaten by sharks after a lot of ones.
Yeah, that's right.
What about Richard Parker?
What?
Nothing.
I don't get it.
That joke went, that went over. I think
Ryan, I'm going
everyone's
to edit
dead.
that part of the video. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. You totally failed.
And then, what we're gonna be? Oh well, we didn't announce the theme yet, but it's official. Do you think I can announce it, Neil?
No?
No.
We said we were
Okay.
going to wait until the very first
Yeah,
episode.
do it on your
Okay,
show,
sure.
not my show, damn it.
Okay. But
This isn't the Misclicks promotional show.
Okay,
This
sorry.
is RollPlay
sorry.
Solum.
The theme has been decided. That's all I can say. It's gonna be nice.
Okay. What have you been up to? Not promoting.
Oh, sorry. Just working a lot, preparing things. It's gonna be exciting at some point.
More of the same.
Yeah.
I have to say, I read the comments for this past session that we did. There was a 68 thread comment debate between like 3 people that started with the hallway fight that I thought was I got the biggest kick out of it. They were super mad.
I didn't see
that-
it.
Oh, don't. No, Jen, don't. Please don't. It's YouTube. I shouldn't have done what I did. But they got really mad at me because I took up the whole hallway for the fight, and then I moved Ron in next to me to take up the whole fight. So they were wondering why I was boxing everyone out of the fight and hogging all the attention. And I was like, I'm like, guys, I'm not that calculating. Like, I'm like, good, Neal. Now it's just you and me. Finally. I just thought that's what Ron would do. But sometimes if you're in a good mood and you want to take it down a peg or two, read the YouTube comments. But in that case, I laughed pretty good. It was funny. Anyways.
There you go.
I want to ask the rest of my cast members because I actually don't read YouTube comments. Do I get hate on there?
No.
I don't.
No, you're pretty neutral from what
I don't read shit on
Neutral's
there.
a good word, yeah.
I've never seen the only times that people have actually like been in your favor or against you was when you got one shot, like every character death. Yeah. And then they're all just like, Neal is the worst DM. I don't understand it. Like, why would they do that? It doesn't make sense.
All right, I'm okay with YouTubers then. We're on good terms. We're on good terms.
Ryan, you might be the answer to YouTube with your completely passive, neutral like personality. Like I'm okay with everything in general.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude,
They actually, as you say though, I've never seen anyone say anything bad about you. I don't think.
I don't think
I
so.
like
But,
it.
but
on my own channel, I get a little bit.
do you?
I did a
Well,
Control F for cunt on my YouTube comments yesterday, and there were a couple hits on that one.
Why would you do that?
Ryan, you need to stop being so chill and laid back and pleasing to talk to. God damn it,
Dude, like honestly, I'm
It's
just
annoying.
I'm happy with my life, man. You know, it's
He's
just
so smug.
it's good.
God, look at him sitting there, neutral as all get out, thinking he's better.
Oh god. Cool. Well, that's what everyone's been up to. Let's play some D&D, Neal. We got our 15-minute intro in.
Cool.
It was so scripted.
Everything's scripted. There's no real anything.
Yeah.
Little do you guys know, I actually spend my entire week planning what everyone's going to say during this, including the intros and the shoutouts.
Yep,
For
yep,
sure.
yep.
All right, so
We
our
just-
party last was spotted in Fort Eska after blowing it up, stealing the general, slapping him over a horse, and riding off with him towards Kurta on their way back to Aros, where they left
Arla and Dana.
Arla with Maggie and Dana.
Maggie. Oh, that's the baby's name.
That's the baby's name.
Who's that Maggie you're
Does
speaking
she have
of?
purple hair by chance? Just curious.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
baby has jet black hair.
Not close enough.
I mean,
Is
yeah.
that too?
Yeah.
I think when people reroll characters, they should roll a D100, and on a 1, they come back as the baby, and they're condemned to be the baby.
Or 100. I mean, if you have special magical powers, like, you never know.
It's like, all right,
I mean-
Jeff, what are you doing? I'm still shitting myself, I guess. I don't know. Like,
Carl,
I
can
go-
clean this up, please.
I go for the
Hey.
nipple. I'm hungry.
roll for what the fuck is it?
Oh,
Aim or some
God.
shit.
There you
oh
go.
yeah, dexterity.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Neil,
so-
we're riding away.
Yep.
Dexterity
Yeah,
check.
we come in right after you guys are riding away. You're riding through the forest just to the east of Fort Esca.
Okay, let me.
So
pull
he's
up the
still
map
bound
real
up. I
quick.
mean, he's bound at the hands and stuff. Like I told you, I used the rope. So
Yeah. He's bound at the hands. He's flopped over the front of your horse. I guess the back of your horse.
Probably
Flopped
the-
over part of your horse.
yeah, that works.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
pulling up the map.
And we're riding towards
Kurta.
Kurta and then Eros, but it's a long journey. I guess we would be probably riding quite urgently, so I don't say this right away. So just tell me when we get a safe distance and don't, it's assuming this even happens, so that no one's chasing us. But I would start talking to him is what I'm building up to.
I don't really know what that means, but okay.
If all of a sudden we're about to be under attack, I'm not talking to him. But if we're fine and we're riding off, then I'll start saying something to him.
All right. Well, yeah. No one's attacking you.
Okay.
I
tell
we're not
him
getting followed.
No.
Okay.
You guys are
that
not.
we know of, I guess. I say as we're riding, like to the general, like, you are wanted dead or alive. It's preferred that you're alive, but as you know, alive is a subjective term. People with no arms and no legs are quite alive. So if you fight or try to resist, that'll be the state that will deliver you in. But otherwise, you should be just fine.
You know you're going to die for this.
Is this guy all the way tied up right now? Like,
Hey,
arm-
you know
his hands
you're
are
going to
stuck
die
back.
for this.
Maybe, but if I do, you're gonna follow very soon.
he-
Kidnap me, and no one's gonna care.
I just chuckle. I say, hey, don't talk too tough, buddy. Save that for when you're in front of the prince.
Fuck the prince. He's gonna die too.
Fuck you, you're gonna die too.
And on that note, by the way, I ride kind of close to Spades, but not too close. And I say, Spades, make sure, by the way, that we try to do a better job of not killing those that we have captive, okay?
But that
I.e.
one even
general.
said he was useless.
You talking about the guy that you killed back there?
Yeah.
Well, he said he was useless, but we could have had use for him. So just try to do a better job holding yourself, okay? Remember the promise is that you get to kill a lot of Verasi, but we have to do it the right way. Otherwise,
So far, I haven't killed shit. I've seen you kill some. I guess I killed that one. That was useless.
yes,
Gotta share
Anyways.
the love.
I know. The other thing to keep in mind though too is that you just joined the group and you seem to be a very powerful ally, but we don't want to attract. He like pauses because he sees the burning city behind him, and he's like, we try not to attract too much attention.
Well, it seems like right now the attention will be on the fire.
I know. You don't seem to be understanding, so I'll just try to say it a little bit more clearly. You need to follow directions better, or I will kill you, or you'll be off the team.
Mm.
Then he rides off. I mean, up to the front or whatever.
I have a question.
I don't just, yeah, I'm gone.
It meets up with Smith. He's like, goodbye.
See me in the woods now. Bye.
The captor, is he riding the horse like a normal guy, or is he slumped over?
I mean,
He's
he's
laid
pushed
across.
over the horse. He's laying over. He doesn't have a saddle for himself.
I want to tie his feet as
Yeah,
well.
was he already tied?
He tied hands.
His
but
hands
I
are tied.
I want
All
to tie
right,
feet.
you guys stop for a moment, and you tie his feet. Does anyone have rope?
I do.
Okay.
Well, I guess I should have been more descriptive, but what I envisioned is just with the same rope, his hands are bound and it's bound to his feet. He's hogtied, which is
Okay, cool. So then you go back and use the rest of the coil rope and hog tie his feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you guys are riding. Are you riding quickly? Are you riding slowly? Are you riding normal pace?
I think quickly to get away from the city, but Ryan doesn't have a bad idea. I think when we're kind of a safe distance away, maybe we pull over to kind of take shop of what we're at. and I would take off the Verasi emblems on him. Like if he's wearing a Verasi tabard, I would take that off. If he's got a Verasi wallet or wristwatch, I take that off. Sundial.
Okay.
And then
His wallet
I
says
just
bad
trade it on
motherfucker.
for other clothes.
Neal, can I roll some sort like what I'm trying to do is make sure that like no messenger pigeons or any sort of messages are flying by us to the cities in front of us. Is there any way I can do that? By perhaps a perception
You can
check
kill
or
every single bird that you see.
I would imagine that a messenger bird looks somewhat different than a normal bird, correct?
I mean, a raven is a raven, a pigeon's a pigeon. You may not be able to tell the difference if it has a message attached to it or not. The only
fair.
surefire way of making sure no message gets out
It's just
is
to kill
to kill
everything.
every single bird that you see. And even then, that's only the birds that are flying over you.
Yeah.
It's
Chicken chaser?
highly unlikely that you'll be able to do that. Like, that's the sort of thing that you can do when you've sieged a city and you have it completely surrounded and hundreds of archers at your disposal.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while we're stopped, I guess I tell everyone like we should probably stay away from any towns before we get back to Eros. We don't know who this man is allied with, or plus I just set that place on fire, and you guys said that magic is kind of banned and not used, and I think word's gonna travel pretty quickly when a fucking entire castle just exploded.
Yes.
I mean, look at it, and I look back. I can see like smoke rising in the distance, right? Neal?
Yeah. Well, it's not even that far in the distance. You guys are 15 minutes out, so.
yeah.
Anyone could have started that fire. It's not necessarily magical.
True. But
It's not like
he
it's blue
brings
or
up a good
purple,
point, though. Nonetheless, we should
like you're hot.
avoid cities. But we'll need supplies.
Well,
so
we can
we'll probably.
I can go in and look completely different every city, so we can do that, or I don't know, send that one in, and I point to Ron,
Are you implying that you don't need to wear that purple hat everywhere?
Well, no, this is just kind of. I like it. I like this get up. I mean, I'm pretty fanciful looking, if I do say so myself.
It's
You're
not
a very handsome old
sneaky.
man.
Not very sneaky.
I just destroyed a castle. I wouldn't say I'm going for sneaky. I would say I'm going for quite the opposite.
All right.
What's your max
Unassuming.
HP?
Max HP is 19.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's currently what I'm at as well.
Cool.
Good point, Zanzel. We'll give Kurta a wide berth, and we can send you. And it sounds like you have the ability to disguise yourself or something.
I'll need a day, but yeah. Or I can just walk in and no one will ever see me. So if we really do need supplies, I guess we'll see how it goes.
We should probably be okay until at least Heil Sand. I'm going to, and I take one of my spare shirts or whatever, and I tear off, like, the waist of it, or enough anyways to create a gag, like a wrap around the head gag for the general's mouth.
Okay.
So now he's dressed like a civilian, and
You've got his clothes on, right?
No, I didn't put his clothes on.
Okay. So what did you do with his clothes that you had taken off of him?
I'd probably keep it in my sack or something like that.
Okay, and so he's just wearing his like undergarments. Can you repeat what you gave?
Well, probably not just undergarments. I would give him a spare shirt or something like that, but just plain clothes as opposed to like Verasi branded stuff.
You dig out your other tattered shirt that you have in your pack.
Yeah.
All your clothes are, except for Zanzel and Spades. Well, actually, it's mostly Victorian. Your clothes are fucking tattered. You haven't bought new clothes in like however long you've been traveling, and you've been through a lot of battles. Tariq, your stuff is kind of damaged too.
I ripped my
Spades and
shirt last
Zanzel.
episode.
Yeah. Can we get fan art of Tariq with a ripped shirt?
Please.
With my 3 chest
Fanfic, not
hairs.
even art. Don't go for that. Just
Yeah.
Don't
Chippendale?
forget the 3 chest hairs.
Yeah, 3 chest hairs. Yeah, so you hand him some tattered, bloody, stained, shirt that's got slashes in it and gashes in it, and
I helped put
it's
it
got
on him.
something tough
He's
here.
bound
Yeah.
up still.
Yeah, you have to untie his hands to put the shirt on him, but
Yeah.
you get it untied and put the shirt on and whatnot. It's all fine. and you pack away his clothes in your bag, and you keep riding.
Well, before we start riding again, I give like when Spades brings up my hat and like why I wear it and whatnot. I basically look at her for a while and kind of scratch my chin, and I just take my hat off and stuff it into my bag.
Okay.
And then
Spades looks impressed.
if I can, I take my I slowly take my my shirt off, just like button by button, and then turn it inside out and wear it that way.
Okay. Is it still purple on the inside?
Hope not. You tell me.
You have a reversible shirt with different colors on either side?
You tell me.
You tell me. Do you have a reversible shirt?
Yeah, sure. It's just
All right,
plain,
you have
it's
a
just plain
reversible
white
shirt.
inside.
All right.
Or
There you go.
whatever. It's a normal shirt. I don't know what color it is.
Eggshell.
Okay, it's eggshell inside.
Do I notice it?
You see the old man slowly taking off his shirt, turning it inside out, and then putting it back on.
Oh, and he was super attractive, right?
I'm an 11 hotness.
Oh, he's not.
I thought you were higher than that.
Yeah,
I
thought they
was,
were, like,
but I'm 90 years old.
Oh,
He used
They're
to be
penalties.
super handsome.
he used to be. Yeah.
I used to be a 14.
Then I won't say anything. It's
A
fine.
14? I think.
Not good enough.
I think so. I think it was 14.
Spades has very high standards.
You are a dwarf, though.
It's true.
You run
All the
incredibly
more reason
slowly.
for her to be disinterested.
Yeah.
So, you guys push through to Kurta at the end. No, you wanted to do something
Outside of
before you
Kurta.
got there, right? Yeah.
How do you
You guys
spell
get
that?
to just outside. Curta.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're outside of it?
Mhm.
What time of day is it?
Sundown. It's a long ride between Eska and
By
Kurta.
sundown, do you mean midday?
No, by sundown, I mean the sun is setting in the sky. JP.
Okay. Look, I'm just making sure what time is in your world because
It's reasonable. By the way, midday is noon because midnight is 12 o'clock at night.
No,
so
I know.
day must be 12 o'clock by noon by definition. You crazy motherfucker.
I know. By my definition, though, it's different. Anyways. So yeah, we stop outside of town. Can we like see inside of the town and see what's going on, or are we too far out?
Well, how far out do you stop? Do you stop far enough out to...
When we
see-
passed through Kurta, what type of town was it before
It is
hitting
a
Eska?
farming village. There's a heart of town, but there are farms for a couple of miles in either direction outside of the heart of town. And they kind of spread out, circle around town.
Okay.
Oval, actually. So,
I would
it's
say we're not like outside of line of sight with it. We're just not going anywhere near, where the guards would be asking about or anything like that.
How
Okay.
long does it take to get from Kurta to Eros, Neal? You said it was 10 days. Is that right?
I think that's what you guys did before. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
about that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 days. So
Uh,
from Kurtz to Eros would be 9 days.
So I walk over to Victorian and I guess I just approach him. I'm like, well, we can try to make it to Arrows quickly, or we can pick up a wagon here and maybe change the look of the party a little bit so that if people are looking for us, they're not going to be looking for someone that's carrying a wagon behind with a bunch of stuff in it. They're going to be looking for 4 riders, I would think, or 5 riders, however many. Might
It's
be
not a
worth
bad
it.
idea.
I'm sure this farm city, I think when we passed through, I saw a couple. I don't know how expensive things are in this world, but might be worth looking into.
That's a really good idea.
And we can put
The guards back there did identify us, so they would
Yeah.
know what to look for.
I mean, I haven't seen too many of her kind, and I kind of like nod my head towards Spades. It might be kind of hard to hide her when we're running through towns. Or, I mean, my kind, who travels with a 90-year-old person, It
I
might
think
be
the
best.
plan it might be prudent just to stay off the roads as we have as best we can and make it back. To be honest with you, because no matter what, we're not going to give up our war horses, and war
True.
horses pulling a cart
True.
kind of hard to pass off. And they'd ask to check out the cart, and then there'd be a general in there. It probably
true.
wouldn't be great.
I would just
Not
say
a bad idea, though.
we try to get through the towns as fast as possible and stay away from guards.
I agree.
Okay. All right, but otherwise you just kind of travel on through on your horses.
Yeah, but not through the town. We just pass it around it.
Around.
You
Yeah.
actually take the effort to go around the towns. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise
So they don't
we have a
want to
guy
camp
tied up
out
on the back of our horse. Yeah.
Right. Okay. In the day, do you go on the road, or are you off-roading it the whole time?
Maybe we don't have to role play, but the discussion we'd have is like maybe we off road during the day and on road during night, and just like limited sleep.
So you're gonna get like just a few hours of sleep every night and just keep pushing yourselves really hard, all the Aros.
Probably.
Yeah, I would think that would make sense. I memorize spells for one night, and then I just keep those spells throughout the journey and get as much sleep as possible, Neil.
All right, where did I put my?
I'll
Here's my.
message you those spells now.
Thank you. Let's use the dice that. Oh. Okay, so a few days later, you've encountered almost nobody. There's like one person who you ended up passing on the road when you're like getting back onto the road in the evening, and it was just a man and his boy walking down the road with a stick in hand. And they didn't really say anything to you. You didn't say anything to them. A very minor occurrence. But a few days later, you are passing in the woods between Heming and Polat. And as you are trekking through the woods, where did my other book go?
Wait, aren't we in Kurta?
You left Kurta.
Or pass. It's a couple
Right.
days later too.
Oh, I see. Heming and Polat. I got it.
Yeah, a couple days later. As you're riding through the woods, give me perception checks by everyone in the party.
Yay.
You got it, boss. 11.
24.
30.
Good
Third.
lord. Oh, I was making them all last week, so I was going to be all arrogant, but not this time.
No, I've learned don't be arrogant when it comes to rolls.
Oh,
man.
you guys. I got to tell you. Neil, tell them about Pendergan during the break. Don't do it now for spoilers.
All right. It was the worst. It was the worst. Anyway, so Zanzel, you guys are riding through the woods, not kind of off the road, but not so far off the road that you're gonna get lost. Like it's 20 yards or so, and you can occasionally like glance over and you'll careen out to the side every now and then to make sure that you're on the road. And you guys are riding through here when Zanzel spots something strange up ahead. And on closer inspection, Zanzel, you notice there is a hobgoblin. He's like 6'4". He's wearing like chainmail armor. He's got war paint all over his clothes. He's got tattoos on one side of his face, and he's crouched behind a bush, holding a spear with one hand and like peering over the bush. But you guys are coming from like the side south of them.
What's the
So is
relation?
he facing us? Well, I mean,
No, this is also pretty far out. You're noticing this at
I rolled a 30, so I'm noticing it pretty far away.
you're noticing pretty far out.
I put my hand up and just like stop the group, and then put my finger over my mouth and point to him.
What do you got, buddy?
I'm
What's
just pointing
the-
over there.
What's the relationship between dwarves and hobgoblins? Is there
I fucking hate hobgoblins with a passion. They are one of your the worst. They're one of your sworn enemies, so to speak.
Okay, so we just kind of pause. He's just pointing after I say what's up, and I say, well, what do you see?
Oh shit, guys! It's a hobgoblin.
Yeah,
With-
I just point straight to it and be like, up there, or rather, up there.
Okay.
Dwarves get a +1 to hit against hobgoblins due to the amount of time that your people have spent fighting their people.
Spades, you've been aching
I
for
fucking
fighting.
hate hobgoblins.
I'm guessing you don't want to go a different path then.
We should take it down right now.
I
There's the scum of the earth. Can't be
Okay.
to do good.
Spades, lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
All right. I'm gonna charge on the guy and try to axe him down.
Can we get HP checks real quick before this starts?
That's a good idea. HP checks, everyone.
19 full.
I'm full.
I was at 30 out of 37, but it's been a couple of days, so maybe what,
But you
33?
haven't been getting good sleep. You've been pushing yourselves and riding pretty
No
hard.
healing at all.
I will say you got one night of healing. That first night, that second night when Zanzil slept. Like you guys got 8 hours of sleep one night when he memorized spells. But since then,
Can I
you've been getting
retroactively
sleep.
use a healing proficiency to see if that helps at all? Or does that only
You-
pertain
healing
to
profici-
full
it
days
pertains
rest?
to full days rest sorts
Okay.
of things, and
Okay.
also if you can reach someone within a round of them being wounded, and you spend a round using a healing proficiency on them, you heal D3 points right away. But it has to be within
That's
one
fine.
round of them.
I'm
getting
at
a
31 then.
Gotcha. Good to know. Ryan, you're at full? 50?
Yeah.
Okay. So Spades is
took-
51, Ryan's 50, Victorian's 30.
So she charges. I guess I gallop with the prisoner behind, but I'm not putting myself in harm's way, I guess. And Ron is next to me.
Okay.
I stay close to the party, but far away so that I won't get noticed, hopefully, by whatever we're attacking.
Far?
Huh?
Close but far.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Okay. Where is Dan Brown? That was before. Sure, here we go. Give me just one more second to finish up this.
No problem.
He's right. All right, 66 for how many there are.
All right, cool. Could you please position yourself as needed? Spades, I haven't gotten a new token for you yet, so you're still this guy. I will fix it after this battle.
I can't select mine.
I can't see
Can't
it.
select pencil? He's at the bottom.
I see it.
I cannot.
Yeah, I can't select anything either. It's fine.
Same.
This is ridiculous. I just fixed these things during intros.
To be honest, though, what I can do.
Thank you. You know, it's been a long time since we've had one of those.
I know.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
why you guys can't select them.
Jeff,
Yes.
you'd be proud I was playing.
There's a big dong in the way. That's probably why
That's
we
probably
can't.
why. I was playing Wolfenstein, and
blocking
you get
the
this
path.
wire
Sure we-
cutter ability, or tool, or weapon. So the first thing I did in this fence, because you have to cut wires for yourself to get through, is I just made a giant penis.
Very good.
I was like, Jeff,
I
would
think
be
that's the
proud.
appropriate thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
While Neil's doing this, by the way, are you enjoying that game? I heard it's. When I played, it was pretty awesome. I thought.
It's good. Yeah. It's definitely a single player game.
Yeah.
That's in FPS, but I'm enjoying it thus far. The story
Yeah, I
is
asked-
what's interesting to me.
Yeah, and like the monsters and stuff. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool. But
yeah.
I asked him about replayability, and it's just kind of. They're like, well,
Yeah.
it's different set. You know, like you can do different difficulties and stuff like that. But there's no multiplayer ever. So.
Yeah, yeah. All right, move yourself because I have control now.
Oh,
Can you tell us where? Can you at least like put where the goblins are or something?
Well, put you guys at the bottom of the map, what your writing position when you spotted them.
Spades is in the front by I would say like 2 or 3 pixels, and then I'm just kind of yogging. Well, not yogging. I'm just galloping behind her. Is what I would say.
So
We're on horseback.
I'll
Someone
be
move that
there.
Oh, that's Vic. Okay.
Okay, and this other one is Ron, which Victorian can control. Maybe so does
Yeah, he's
ours.
just riding alongside me.
Okay, cool. Just put yourselves in proper positions. Okay.
I'm staying behind Tariq if he is not going to be up in front.
I still don't know which direction. Is Spades the one in the front up there next to the bush?
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
that's
the green.
Spades right here.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the direction we're riding, then yeah, this just looks about right.
Okay. So the hobgoblin that you've spotted is here.
Oh, okay.
He's staring at us.
No, I just haven't turned him
Oh,
the
okay.
appropriate direction. Yeah, he's behind this kind of tree-ish area. Doing that. There's a bush in front of him that he's looking out over at the road.
Okay.
So, Spades, you charge. You say.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay.
If I can get it back.
You
attack,
always
so
say it that way. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I know. Isn't it great?
I think
Can't
it's
tell
a terrible
anything about that.
idea.
Doesn't
I
she
personally
get?
think
So
it's
she
a
gets
terrible idea,
charged
but I
plus
think
horseback.
Spades would do it. Yeah.
She gets charge plus horseback.
So you're rolling at like a plus 14 or something absurd.
Charge is +2. Horseback is +1.
Surprise.
Surprise. If she gets surprise, I'll have to roll to see if he hears her coming in enough
Surprise
time.
and flank, I would think.
I try to catch the back if I can, or flank.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna make a roll to see if he is completely caught off guard, or if there's a chance that he hears you coming.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, roll for him is he does not hear you coming until the last moment. So move yourself up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can totally move 12 squares to him.
Okay, so like here.
Okay. And then we move ourselves. I guess.
Whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where I need to place myself to. Actually...
You're charging up here like this.
Yeah.
Charge needs to be a straight line. So
Okay.
you ram straight towards him. Make your roll to hit. You get
So my normal one would be D20 plus 6, I think. For
2 for charging, 1 for horseback riding, and I'm going to give you 1 for flank and 2 for surprise.
So 11.
12. D20 plus 12.
Is that right?
Sure, whatever. I didn't do the math.
25.
25 is a hit. It is not a critical. No, it is a critical. He's just got chainmail. He doesn't
It's a
have
crit
shield.
by 10.
Yeah, it's a clear by 10. Yeah, because he's just got chainmail. So double damage.
So D10, right? Not 2D8. 2D8 is for large enemies or something?
Large enemies. Right.
Okay. So D10, so 2D10?
You get your
Is that it?
two-handed axe, and as he swings by you, loft at
2d10.
him. 2d10.
It's 26
10.
as well. But it doesn't matter.
Plus 2 damage.
Oh, plus 2?
Yeah. 2d10 plus 2.
So 12.
12 damage. Your axe sinks straight into his side, and he lets out a as he dies slowly.
I immediately looked towards the road to see what this creature was staring at.
Hold on, we're not quite done yet. Because as Spades did that, she noticed.
A shit ton of hobgoblins.
She
Sorry.
noticed more hobgoblins in the surrounding
course.
area.
Question, do I have 2 attacks per turn?
You have 1 attack, 1 round, 2 attacks the next round.
Okay.
Is that how it is for me as well?
Yes.
That's how it is for all of you.
Yes.
All the
Except
fighters, yeah.
Ansel. When you guys hit level 7 fighters, that changes for you.
So next level.
Whoops, what am I doing? Cool. All these other hobgoblins start coming out of the woodwork, out of their hiding positions, and we roll initiative. We're just going to do group initiative because I don't want it's too many dudes. So someone roll a d10 for your team.
All right.
Jen.
Got it.
Tariq!
Oh
Damn
my
it,
God.
Tariq.
I
God damn it,
swooped in.
Ryan.
Did I do good, guys?
Ryan.
You did good, my friend. Yeah, but did good. 3 arrows loose from the hobgoblin front and 2 from the side at Spades. What's your armor class, Spades?
18.
18?
Yep.
Okay. You're on horseback, so you don't get dexterity bonuses.
17.
So 17. Cool. That means none of these arrows strike you. One of them comes in, hits your armor pretty well, but doesn't do any damage to you. Then from the side, wrong button. What the hell? Oh,
You
wrong
guys
layer.
want to move up with me, by the way? I'm assuming it's not just me up there with spades.
Out of the bushes comes 2 melee guys. The one with the 2 swords in his hands actually has a long sword and a short sword, and the other one just has a spear. The spear guy stabs at you, Spades, and misses. It deflects off of your armor. And the sword guy takes 1 swipe with each arm.
How
First
many
one
people
missing.
can fit around a person with a horse?
You could get 2 on your left side, 2 on your front side. The one in front of you couldn't hit you, could hit your horse head, and the one behind you could hit your
That's
horse's
fair.
rump, maybe hit you. So let's say 4, 5.
Okay, sure.
The second blow, though, the blow coming from the short sword, cuts in deep. You have 17 armor class. That's still front. That's not a
It's
flank.
hitting Jen, not the horse.
Yeah. He's targeting specifically Spades. He criticals you, Spades, with his short sword, and you take 4 damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Give me a save versus death. Yeah, I know, really pathetic.
10.
10 is a failure.
Yeah.
It's
Roll
just-
the. You want to roll it on roleplay for the severity stuff?
severity is 1, so
No, never mind.
no effect.
My
sword
leg
sword's
starts
just-
shaking.
Nope. You have to crit. You have to double crit for that shit, Jen. You have to. You got to earn the leg shake.
And this other guy steps out in front of Victorian and takes his spear and plunges it into the horse.
The horse.
Hits your horse. Yeah, hits your horse in the throat with the spear.
And you always get the shittiest horses too.
No, this one's good.
Yeah?
He rolled well on that one, yeah.
16 hit points and 7 AC.
What is the armor? What is the damage of spear against large creatures, Jeff?
8.
8. Okay. He does
make
4
sure.
damage to your horse.
Yeah, it's just 8. I'm not lying to you. I guess with 2, if it's two-handed, it can be 2d6.
He has a spear, so he's doing it one-handed.
Yeah. Okay.
So 4 damage to your
4.
horse.
Okay. Down to 12.
And then it is the party's turn.
I cast sleep on Spades and the people around her.
Oh, thanks for that.
Okay.
Awesome.
You got to kill
Avoid
one thing.
cleaving. Yes, awesome. I always get to kill so much shit with this character that just wants to kill shit.
And it is
What's the area of effect? Is it 20 foot by 20 foot cube?
it's within 30 feet of each other. So if it's on her, it's a 30 feet circumference.
If it's 15 feet radius from her.
All creatures to be affected by the sleep spell must be within 30 feet of each other.
Yeah.
So 15-foot radius of her. So yeah, that actually gets all of those goblins except for the ones up north. Those 3. If I roll,
Those all fail their save versus death.
let me
Oh,
make
I
sure we
do-
can actually get those.
I do
Yeah,
D20?
I get 5.
This
Yeah,
guy-
you would get a D20, Jen.
Actually, no, they don't all fail. I'm sorry. Where is sleep?
Oh.
You'd think sleep would be like one of the main status effects that would be obvious.
It's monsters 4 plus 3 hit dice or more are unaffected.
Yeah, I might not be in there.
Oh yeah, you're not in there. You're
Ha!
Yeah, she's not affected in the
okay.
slightest.
I forgot.
She's way too
I
high level
forgot.
to be hit. These
Yeah,
two
but
are just kind of go and slump to the side, woozy. The big guy here with the 2 swords does not.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So,
Seeing that, Spades thinks she actually intimidated them, and she's like, ha! Cowards!
I plunged Phallus then into the guy that's right in front of me.
The sleeping guy in front of you?
And I also signaled to Ron to run ahead and help Spades, I guess.
You could just chop his head off, by the way.
Yeah, you plunge.
he's asleep?
Phallus into him. Yeah, he's asleep.
Then as just
You-
kind of an afterthought, I just like stamp it down into his head.
Yeah, he dies.
I like reverse my grip on it and just goes. And then can I move forward then?
Yes.
Since it's just kind of
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah, you move up to there.
And if you want to move Ron, but I signal for him to charge or whatever, and he charges. And I
Should be able to move him on your own.
don't think so. No, I don't have the
Oh,
ability to.
damn it! I thought I. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. He is. He moves up here and he makes an attack against. Well, that sleeping guy, so he just kills him. He just outright rides up and
Swipes him.
yeah, he leans well out of his horse, takes a swipe at him, and he falls to the ground dead. Tariq,
I want to ride to the archer up there and impale him.
is that within 12 squares of your character?
They were supposed to have moved up. I reminded them, but they didn't. But when we charged forward, we all were supposed to move up behind.
So like like when Spades was charging into battle, I'm sure we would have all been near to her.
Okay, so you can move 12 squares due to your horse. No, your horse is movement rate 24 actually, because you have a riding horse, right?
All right, so
You
let's
guys
just say I go
Yeah, you can make it to him, no problem.
and I slice him.
Okay, roll to hit.
How does it work on horseback?
You get a +1 for high ground.
Perfect.
Um,
So it's a total of 8, yeah?
I think so.
Are you charging?
You have to be in a completely straight line to charge, and he was kind of behind this tree.
Gotcha.
So
22.
22 is a hit. Your two-handed sword slams into the hobgoblin in front of you,
10
dealing
damage.
10 damage.
Nice.
Don't you
Damn.
have bonus to damage?
Huh?
You have a static bonus, I believe.
Probably a
like
strength modifier, right?
Yeah, it's
Tariq
Plus-
has 17 strength, so it's just +2, right?
that's +1 for damage from that, and then +2 for damage from specialization. So
It makes
13
13.
damage to the goblin,
Okay.
hobgoblin, who drops to the ground, dead. Dead Z's.
And then my turn.
No, yes, your turn. You haven't gone
Okay.
this round.
So I'm gonna try. How many people are around me right now
Uh,
that
the one-
aren't asleep? The ones
Well,
standing
take a
up.
look at the map.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Look at the map.
Just one? There was like 60 people, and now there's just one.
We killed some, yeah.
I were you paying attention?
I
Well,
think you
yeah, but like I felt like there was more, and then there wasn't anyway. So yeah, I guess I'll just kill that dude. No
Okay.
cleave. So, is it?
Keep in mind, this is the one that wasn't affected by the spell and is bigger. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So because it's a hobgoblin, I get +1 or +2.
+1, and you +1 for high ground on your horse, but no charge, no back attack.
So D20 +8. 28. Hello.
whoa!
Holy shit.
Max damage.
Um,
3 times.
So 3d10 +2.
He has 15 AC. He clears
he does
by
not
2.
have 15 AC.
He has chainmail, I thought.
He has chainmail. He does not have 15 AC.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, but I just critted the shit out of him, so it's okay.
Yeah, you do. Actually, you still do triple damage. Okay.
So 3d10 +2, right?
Yes.
17, and then I do my second swipe.
At the end,
Yeah. At the very end, after
Okay.
the archers get their second attacks.
17. Yeah, wait up. My first
Not
time.
it's above average. Or wait, nope, it's perfectly average.
Okay.
And as I do it, I say just like butter.
The archers get their second shot, and the 3 of them try and focus you down. Nope. The arrows fling through the air, hitting a couple of trees. One of them hits you in the armor, but ultimately they do nothing. You get your second attack this round.
It doesn't matter about the save for death. He's probably dead, guys.
D10.
Oh yeah,
that's the-
I completely forgot about Savor's death. He fails.
Uh-huh.
Give me a 2d6 for severity, since you have a large axe, and a d10 for location.
Wow.
Oh,
Shit.
Whoa!
Right leg.
Always the fucking right leg, man.
I'm
That's
pretty
how we
sure-
do it at
I'm pretty
roleplay.
sure that's right leg.
Let's find out.
It has to be.
Critical hits. Slashing versus humanoid. 3 is left leg.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jen,
here.
come on,
Jen's
Jen.
the game changer.
You
Armor
know
damage,
tradition.
leg struck, minor bleeding, 1/2 move. Minor bleeding, 1/2 move. Leg struck, armor damaged. Okay.
no spasms.
No spasms.
Okay, so second
He
shot.
growls in pain as, the blow hits him in the leg. Second shot.
So, again, 20.
20 is a hit.
So just
D10
D10
plus
plus
2.
2.
Yeah.
9.
Wait, what'd you roll +12 for? Should
Because
be
I'm
plus-
still on the horse, and I'm still against a hobgoblin, and I'm still with my axe. I don't know.
But
No,
did you
it should be 20 plus 8. Your
Oops.
last roll was
Oh,
eight.
+8. Sorry,
16.
sorry.
Damage still stands,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, 16.
Thank you for catching that, JP.
Sorry, I had copy pasted what I had.
Okay. Next round. Well, at the end of that round, out from hiding appear a few more hobgoblins.
Ah, they want some more.
Man, spades is kind of scary.
The rest of the ambush party,
Oh, she
as
goes
far as
ham,
you know,
man.
pops out at the end of the round. Next round, initiative. Someone roll a d10 for the party.
Ryan,
Not Ryan.
do not fucking roll it. I'm rolling. Fuck, man. God damn it.
You got it, buddy. All you.
Good job, JP.
And I lost my pen. This is the worst day.
It's like a flick of one.
I'm pretty sure I just flew my... Oh,
Goes with the strip club DJ voice for that one.
Please welcome Sapphire to the stage.
All right. So I guess they go first.
That's what
Yeah,
Ryan
they go
does.
first.
Like it's side life. It's like the caller at the strip.
Hey, all right, we got Candy on the stage. Gonna be shaking that money maker. Oh, my window's open. I shouldn't have said that. Son of a bitch. There's people down there. I'm already the weird neighbor. It doesn't matter.
He plays video games all day. What a freak.
Oh man, what a good joke that one.
This guy directly in front of Spades takes a swing at Spades' horse with his spear, stabbing your horse.
Oh, you
For
motherfucker.
7 damage.
She's not happy.
The one that's got 2 weapons, one in each hand, takes a swing at Spades, spitting out in broken common, "Fell dwarf." Ew, the long sword clinks against your armor, not hitting you again, while the short sword just misses wildly, cutting off part of the horse's mane. Um, duh, 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 duh. 3 archers again aim at Spades on top of his horse. One of them hits you for 1 damage,
Ouch.
unfortunately, and the other archer fires across the road towards Tariq and misses. Tariq, you got 3 guys on you melee style. 1 behind you, 1 to your side, 1 in front of you. The guy behind you stabs at your back. What is your armor class, please?
I'm rocking that 17.
17, 20 with shield. 21 versus missile, though.
But back attack, but does not affect shield or.
I have a question for you, Neil,
Yes, sir.
because my shield is a full body length shield. If I keep it on my back, would it protect me from shots?
Oh, shit. I think... Good
You have a
call,
full
Ryan.
body shield,
Yes.
Tower.
tower shield. I guess something that we've not even discussed is how the hell are you carrying that on a horse? It's like 6 feet tall.
He just
Like-
puts it wherever the missile's coming from. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty
No, the
easy.
only way to carry that onto your horse would be to lay it down on the horse's rump. Because if you were carrying it on your back and walking, it would go from like above your head to below your butt. So if you're sitting on a horse, it would like dig into the horse. It'd be like propped up on the horse's back, which would be ridiculous, like unwieldy. The wind would hit the top of it and pull you off, and you'd have to lay it down on the back of your horse, like horizontally.
Okay.
Were it across your back, I would give you a bonus to your armor class from the back for shield, for missile attack.
It also happens to be spring-loaded when he hits a button, Neil, so he can just pop it up in any moment.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so the attack against your back hits you. You take. Is that a 1? No, that's an 8. Yes. No, your size medium. Shit. Spear is D6 against medium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You take 3 from the spear against your back. The guy in front of you tries to skewer your horse with his spear, but misses. And the guy on your side, 14 against you, 14 against armor class 17 is a fail. Misses you entirely. And then this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to here. This guy holds his ground. The guy that I just pinged he gets up close, but he doesn't do anything. And it is the party's turn.
I'll go first. Can I take 2 attacks since I didn't get 2 last time?
You get 1 attack now, 2nd attack at the end of the round.
Okay. So let's just chop this guy. 2-handed overhead swing right onto his head.
Okay. You're on your horse. You can't really turn around on your horse to get him. Actually, I would say you could get the guy on your left.
Which way am I facing?
Up.
North.
Okay,
Yeah.
like this guy is in front of me.
Yeah.
I'll kill that guy. That's fine.
Okay. 1,
7.
2. You swing and miss your horse's ears by just an inch as the hobgoblin ducks under your 2-handed sword, completely missing.
Tiny little bugger.
Ron will take a swipe with his long sword at the guy that was holding his ground in front of him.
Okay.
Just kind of
Steps
walks up to
forward.
him and
Roll to hit.
D20 plus. He's a level 6 fighter, I believe. Let's see. It says
6 plus
Plus
7
1.
high ground. Yeah.
yeah, so just +3, or +1 dash +3.
Yeah.
No, his melee adjust is +5.
Yeah.
So you
that's
said +2
5,
for high ground.
5, and then 1 for specialization with longsword, and 1 for high ground.
Okay, so
So 7.
26.
Wow. That clears by 10. That's a double crit.
And his
3,
damage to longsword
3d8
was
plus 3.
3d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
13 damage to the little guy.
He just gets ripped to shreds by the blade.
Cuts his head off.
Victorian? Or Spade? Or
Yeah, I can
Spades, you
go.
want to go?
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna try to cleave the 2 guys, or 3 if I can reach the 3.
you can only reach... Actually, you're on horseback. Your horse's head would get in the way of you cleaving.
Oh. But if I jump next to it and then I try to cleave,
That's totally legit.
I jump next to it and I try to cleave.
You hop off your horse here, and you go for a cleave. Roll to hit.
So is it different or just d20 plus 8?
No, it's penalty of 4 to hit. If you kill, then you go to the next guy at a penalty of 6, then the next guy at a penalty of 8, etc., etc., etc.
Not happening.
Nope. You
At
two-handed
least
axe
it's not a 1. I'm
to the
okay.
ground and hits the dirt. Victorian.
Who's the person in between there? So to the left of me is Ron.
This
Who's
is
the person
Jen.
up?
That's Jen.
Oh, no, that's the person right in front of me, right?
Yeah, that's
That's
Jen.
me.
Up
And
to
then
the
next
right.
to me, there's my horse right now, I think. To
Who's
my
the
right.
person between the 2 little spearmen?
Another spearman.
A little
Yeah.
spearman.
It's the same as the other spearman.
Oh, I don't know how you guys ping, but for me, there's someone in between. I'll just draw a dick on it. This person right here.
There's no
Who
one
is
there.
that? Oh, on my screen there is. That's funny. And now
Jeff's
there's a
seeing
giant horse
ghosts in
next
the
to me.
machine.
Yeah, giant. Well, so that way we don't forget that Jen's horse is right there.
That's a fucking gigantic horse.
It's a war horse, people. Esteban is not to be missed.
Am I boxed in then? I can't get around, or
I mean, you can ride. You're on horseback, so you could ride 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could ride around like that.
yeah, I'll flank to here or so,
Okay.
and I'll attack the big guy. I'll stab Phallus at him.
You stab him from the back, +2 for back attack.
Okay, so it's normally +10, but it's +1 for being on a horse and +2 for back.
Yep.
23.
23 is a hit.
D6 +5 takes 9 damage.
Okay. He grunts and does not look very happy.
Really?
Damn,
yeah,
he took a lot of damage.
This is
He has,
35 so far.
Like, yeah.
The wounds are open and bleeding, correct?
35 damage. He took
Yeah.
17 and 9.
17 plus
or
9.
17 plus 9, yeah.
Plus 9.
And now 9
plus the
against
crit.
35.
Whoa, where was the second 9?
Her second attack.
Her
Yeah,
second
my
attack,
second-
remember, missed.
No. It's
Oh,
at
It was
9.
still +8, so it was
Yeah.
a 16, which you
Yeah.
tell us, is that a hit or no?
No, the 16 missed.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah,
to
I said
solve the
16
damage.
misses.
Okay, so now it's
Okay.
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's up to 26. Okay.
There we
I'll get my second attack at the end of the round, but I just stab him in the back.
go. Okay. Zanzil. You're left.
Can I move over here and also cast a spell behind this tree?
How far were you? If it's less than if it's 6 squares or less, then yes.
Okay, it
Spell
is.
of
I'm gonna
great-
move right here and just cast armor on myself.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Armor is going off. The enemies get their second shots. Spades is now on the ground and out of range from the archers before, so they retarget at Victorian
Standard.
standard. So 3 of them shoot at Victorian. What is your armor class, Victorian?
Normally it's 23.
Without dexterity.
What is my bonus then?
You have 16 decks. Neil is
So
at
that's a
2.
+2, yeah. So it should be 21. I believe Victorian
He's
black.
got 23 AC on my sheet.
Yeah, in total.
Yeah.
And you are shooting at my shield side,
Yeah,
so I
it's
still get that.
21. And your shield is still up. So against 21, it's a 20. Damn it. No, the 3 arrows clink against 2 hit your shield. One of them bypasses your shield and hits your armor, but none of them actually hit you. The other archer turns and fires his last shot at Tariq. 16, 17. Tariq, your armor class is 17 when mounted.
Correct.
He hits you for 3 damage.
Okay. I'm at 44.
And I think Spades gets her second attack.
Victorian as well, right?
And me.
Victorian got 2 attacks last round.
Nope.
Okay.
I just stamped a guy, remember?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Spades.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Still 2 people in front of me. Gonna try to cleave.
Mm-hmm.
So still D20 plus 4, right?
Yes.
19.
19 is a hit against the guy in front of you.
Just a hit, right?
Just a hit.
D10 plus 2. Ah.
There it is.
It's
I'm
okay.
guessing he doesn't die.
3 damage is still more than Abigail usually did.
Victorian, second attack.
I just plunge Phallus into his backside once more.
Okay.
So just plus 13 again, I guess.
Sure. 21
just a
is
hit.
a hit.
D6 plus 5. This time he takes another 9 damage.
9 damage. He falls to the ground dead.
I remove Phallus from his backside.
Is it initiative time?
Since I'm not moving, can I take a half action that doesn't really matter just for style?
Sure. No, you got 2 attacks this round. You can't.
Does Ron get a
Oh,
second
really?
attack? He's a
I get a
fighter,
second
isn't he?
as well.
Ron gets
Okay.
the second attack.
Never mind.
Wait, you guys shouldn't all be getting second attacks because you guys and
No, I'm getting just 1 this turn.
okay, you made 2 attacks this turn.
Yeah,
You
she
made
already
2
did.
attacks.
She already
Oh,
made
I
2
get
attacks.
confused.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but Jen should be on a different second attack cycle from everyone else. I don't know how you guys got on the same cycle.
She should
I don't-
make 2 attacks this round. She
They
should only
just
make
tend
1.
to sync up. Cycles tend to sync
Yeah,
up.
I'm the one who fucked up.
Play
Was
together.
supposed to do
You weren't
two.
supposed to get a second attack?
No.
There's only 3 damage, so it doesn't.
Sorry.
Just subtract 3
All right.
damage from the main guy.
Yeah, okay. He's still dead anyway.
So I get a second attack.
And then
yeah?
Ron and Tariq. And then next round, Jin will get 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we take away the 3, then yes, next round she should get 2.
Okay.
Yes.
But then since I'm just getting 1, can I still make a half move for fun?
For
No,
fun.
you already dismounted. That's your half move.
Okay, sure.
Ron steps forward over the dead corpse of the large guy, and well, I guess he's on his horse, but whatever. Swipes at what's his butt? It was D20 plus 7. Sorry, I already
I'm
forgot.
trying to figure out how you got D20 plus 13. Your base attack is plus 5, plus 3 for mastery
2
with your
spear.
sword. Oh, it's a plus 2 spear. There we go. That's where it's coming from.
Plus back attack, etc.
Yeah. I just couldn't figure out the last plus 2.
For Ron, I think it's plus 5 normally, but then plus 2 for being on a horse. He swipes the little
1
guy.
for being on a horse, 1 for specialization.
And then 1. Didn't we give him the sword?
No, he doesn't have the magic sword. He just has his normal,
Oh, okay.
very sharp sword that is very much so
He
like Braun.
swipes and misses. Tariq, second attack for you, my friend.
Okay. 19.
19 is a hit.
4 whole damage.
4 damage with that two-handed sword.
There's that one.
Gotta be loving it.
Ah! Nick,
Does that hit so hard it goes through
Ow.
one and into the second one?
No.
No.
In fact, it hits
Dwarf
so
is
softly
sure
that it
level.
doesn't even kill one.
Cool. Is it initiative time?
It is initiative time.
All right. Before we roll, let's take a break because we've already been on for an hour, and I don't want to miss. I don't want to go on for another 30 minutes and take a break. So we'll take a quick 3-5 minute break here, and we'll come back right after that and finish this fight or die. I don't know. We'll probably die. We'll see what happens. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.
Peace.